We're live these weekly webinar. The topic today is about Crypto Real Estate Alliance. And with me today, we have Varun Bajaj, a real estate broker, as well as a director at IBREA. Varun, hello, and what does IBREA stand for?
Hello, thanks for having me. IBREA stands for the International Blockchain Real Estate Association.
Excellent, thank you. And Amy Charoux, who is an expert in learning and training, as well as a former VP at Realogy. Amy, how are you today?
Very well, nice to see you, Joe.
Additionally with us, calling in from San Antonio, Texas, is Richard Mays. Richard is a broker owner of R.E. Mays Realty out in Texas with a background in residential, multifamily, and commercial brokerage and development. Richard, welcome.
Well, thank you, Joe. Appreciate being here.
So let's get started. Varun, tell us a little bit. Why is it you have such a passion in crypto?
Well, it's a good question. Crypto to me, it's been something that I grew up with. Well, I shouldn't say grew up with. I've been involved in cryptocurrency since 2013. It does feel like a long time. And the reason why I'm just so passionate about it has nothing to do with monetary gain or anything of that nature. It's about putting the power back to the individual and being able to control what you want to control and being able to have the flexibility and the freedom to do what you want on your own terms. It's very powerful to me. Once you really get into the cryptocurrency world, you meet other like-minded people, and then you just fall down the rabbit hole. I can really spend hours and hours and hours explaining every little thing, but it's something that I'm very passionate about, and I believe the technology that underlies the whole crypto economy is something that will change life as we know it.
And Amy's nodding along. Amy, are you a like-minded individual?
I am, Joe. I did not get involved as early as Varun. It was actually 2017. I was getting my hair cut. I'm in real estate, as you know, and we were selling a condo to my hairdresser, and she cashed out $60,000 out of her cryptocurrency to put her down payment on her condo. And that's when I got intrigued. And she has helped me along the way invest in certain cryptos and make some nice financial gain. But when I saw it hitting real estate, I got very intrigued because that is a big part. And that's what you see on social media, everyone finding the next great micro crypto that they're going to make them a millionaire. But in real estate, I think it's going to change the fabric of how we do business. And I like to be an early adopter. Internet, social media, 2003, no one thought it would impact. Look at it now. The whole Zillow craziness, look how it's impacted us. For me, our transactions are going to be done on the blockchain because it's frictionless commerce, and I want to be at the front of that. So that's my passion.
So it's not about crypto as an investment, but it's about crypto and blockchain, how it will affect everyday real estate life. Excellent. And Richard, I understand you just took a crypto certified agent course. What brought that about for you and why?
Well, Joe, I became interested in crypto about a year and a half ago and have started studying it. And I've been in real estate for quite a long time, and I understand. I watched one of the videos from Propi, got me intrigued about closing transactions on the blockchain. And I have a niece that's actually a closing agent at a traditional title company here in Texas. And it was fascinating to me. And what I've studied so far is that it seems inevitable that the traditional real estate closing process will be transformed in such a way as Propi is working on. Became fascinated in it, and I feel like it's something that I want to learn more about and find out how I can grow my business that way and assist Propi in getting exposure in the traditional market so that we can enhance the speed and the transformation in using the blockchain. It seems, like I said, inevitable because of the efficiency and the scale of it. And I'm just very interested in learning a lot more about it to see how it can benefit an agent in a company.
Excellent. Thank you. And for those watching today, thank you for taking the time. This will be a very short 30-minute webinar about the Crypto Real Estate Alliance. And as you can see by our guests, we have, with Richard, with over 40 years of real estate experience down there in Texas, to thought leaders and folks like Amy and Varun. But let's dive in first. With all the craze around crypto, blockchain, real estate, we're now seeing a Crypto Real Estate Alliance. Tell us more about it. Why did it come about? And what's the mission and the goal for the Crypto Real Estate Alliance?
Well, the mission is to get more agents around in the U.S. acquainted with property, but also acquainted with what's going on in the cryptocurrency world. It's a merger of two avenues that are intersecting at a rapid pace. And right now, it just feels that a lot of agents, we should say, don't understand what's going on. There's very, very few agents who necessarily understand cryptocurrency and real estate. It's a very small sector. And our goal as the Alliance is to change that. We want every agent in America to know what cryptocurrency is, and we want them to know what property is. And so the Alliance was created to get these campaigns out to incentivize agents. You have to be a licensed agent to join property's platform and get exposure into this $2.6 trillion industry, which is what cryptocurrency is. And that's our goal by the end of this year. We want every agent in America to know what crypto is and what property is.
And Amy, I'm going to address this one to you because I know in your intro you're a little more humble, but you are one of the leaders in training and have been. What can new agents do if they heard about crypto, they know it's coming, they're like Richard, what's the steps they need to take?
Well, in line with what Varun was saying, Varun, very well put. Joe, if you don't mind, I'll tie the learning in. But what Varun, I just wanted to share, the Alliance and why I'm on it is we have a very unique group of individuals. We have people like Varun who are very embedded in very sophisticated pieces of the crypto world. So they know how to communicate with that world. We all are in real estate, some of us more embedded on the real estate side than others. So with a great mix of people, everyone is doing their share. So we are making sure that the crypto world knows that we're out there and real estate is going to be very involved with crypto and blockchain. But for the real estate agents, people like me who are in educating, and I learn every time on these from Varun and some of the other Alliance members, because they've been doing this a lot longer than me. But what I have the ability to do is to take complex concepts and break them down for real estate professionals to understand. That's really my gift. And I am working with Natalia to enhance the learning opportunities that Proppy has. Now there is, as Richard said, a crypto certification, which is fantastic. We are going to enhance it because, believe it or not, a lot of things have changed since we first started. So we're creating different levels of learning so people can learn. How does someone get started? Well, you can do the good old Google, which I think is a scary place. Varun, would you agree with me on that? I think going to Proppy and reading the blog articles, and there are some sessions on Clubhouse. If you haven't downloaded that app, look for real estate and crypto. Start learning from the people who are doing it. And I would say follow the people on the Alliance, because all of them, and we'll make sure you get all of the members of the Alliance, like Varun. So like I follow Varun on Twitter and I learn a lot. And some of the other members that we have on the Alliance, I'm just learning from them. It's better to do that, because if you go onto Google and say you want to learn about crypto, guess what? Predictive marketing, you're going to be inundated everywhere with everyone wants to sell you a class. Everyone wants to tell you about the next best crypto to invest in, and you will get overwhelmed. So start with the basics with the Proppy site. Watch as we develop more learning. And I will just throw this out there. We are creating, believe it or not, a CE class. that we're going to be licensing to CE trainers around the country, because CE series is coming up 2022. So you can go and get your CE and learn about crypto. But the really biggest thing is that we're going to incentivize, and I'm going to go back to Varun because he can say it better than me. We have something really cool that we're going to leverage because we're part of the alliance to get people even more excited about cryptocurrency. We're going to give you something, and we're going to ask permission to email you, and we're going to start educating you from a true real estate perspective on crypto and blockchain. But Varun, I'm going to turn it back to you because I think you can articulate that better than me.
Yeah, so I mean, to get people involved with the alliance, I think one of the biggest factors is, you know, we want to incentivize somebody, a real estate professional, to come on board. We understand that everyone's busy and it's hard to get involved in a new aspect or a new topic. So we're giving away property tokens. So if, you know, cryptocurrency spans many type of currencies, more than just Bitcoin. One aspect is property has their own cryptocurrency. And to incentivize agents to come and to learn, we give away property tokens. And each campaign is different. So for this current campaign that you can still sign up for today, if you log in and create an account on property.com and you fill out this Google form, you get 500 property tokens. You also have the option of tagging an individual, a real estate friend of yours, and you'll get 1,000 property tokens. And you might be wondering, why should I care about these property tokens? You know, it's worthless to me. I would disagree. You know, it's not financial advice, but in 2017 in cryptocurrency, the market, the property token was worth, one token was worth $20. There's no guarantee anything is going to happen this time, but right now it's currently trading at $1.50 or something. So we're giving away basically free tokens, and all we want is for you to sign up on the link and give us a chance to educate you.
And then how does one, is that the only thing someone has to do is join, is go to the link, fill out? I mean, what steps? Richard, I should ask you, Richard, you're a crypto certified agent now, and I don't believe you're on the Crypto Alliance. I'll let you ask the how-to questions from here.
Okay. I'm not involved in the Alliance, but I would like to be. I did go on to the Propi website and joined, and I have actually earned some Propi tokens that I haven't been able to utilize yet. But that was just an initial intro into the Propi platform so I can start learning. And some of the guests that you've had on your shows previously I've connected with on LinkedIn and so forth, so that I can help myself follow them and see what they're doing. But I'm curious how I can benefit from being a member of the Alliance and help grow my business. And see if you can, in relation to the traditional brokerage business, how can Propi help me grow the business and increase membership into the Propi organization?
Joe, I could answer a little bit of that.
Okay.
What's complicated about some of the things with the cryptocurrency world is some of the technology that you need to embrace to be able to start buying crypto and learning how to manage it. What we've done when you sign up with the form that Varun's going to show, you don't have to worry about where to host those tokens yet. The tokens end up on your Propi app, and we ask that you hold them for at least 3 months. You'll see that in the materials. But after 3 months, if you want to, we will teach you how to sell them if you want, but you'll also learn about other currencies that you might want to look at. And this is not financial advice, as Varun said, but that's the first thing I get. People will be texting me, I signed up, do I have to have a wallet? I hear about you have to have a wallet, is it safe, is it secure? So it opens up all sorts of questions. You have to learn about all of that, but we've made this frictionless. All you have to do is fill out the form, give us permission to email you information over time, so we can start teaching you about real estate and cryptocurrency. visit the Proppy site, look on your app. There's other education, there's blog stuff. So that's the first way to start. And Richard, that's really what you've already done. But then start following the people. And Varun, I'm going to turn it over to you, but would you agree that Twitter is a little bit more of a place to follow these people? And any other suggestions, Varun? You don't mind me putting you on the spot, because I like you.
No, none at all. It depends on what your interests are. So as Amy was saying, everyone in the alliance, there's about 7 of us. We each bring something new to the table. So everyone has their own platforms that they do better on. I am the first to tell you that, yes, I'm a real estate broker, but my passion and my expertise is not in the real estate side of things and the traditional day-to-day business. That's more of Amy's thing, Piper's thing. So if you're looking for content of that, following me would be probably not the smartest, but I provide the content on the crypto side of things and intertwining those things, the real estate and the crypto world. So if that's something you're interested in, then follow me on Twitter. But then if you want more of a real estate focused type approach, I would say Facebook, follow Amy there. Facebook is more geared towards that, but the crypto world, if you have interest, you have to go on Twitter. They call it crypto Twitter. And that's where all the information is spread. It's not on Facebook. It's not on LinkedIn. It's really not on Instagram. It's Twitter. And once you get on this platform, and I'll show you guys how easy it is to onboard and get 500 tokens to the start and 1,000 tokens, which is over, $1,500 at these current prices. I'll show you how to do it. Once you're on the Proppy platform, then give Proppy a chance. Find out how Proppy can make your business grow. They have the tools there to facilitate a seamless transaction where you can onboard everyone and part of the deal onto the Proppy platform, the transaction management platform. And that's where, people like Gwyneth can help more and describe in detail. But would you like me to share right now, Joe,
yes, let's get into it and see exactly what the agent needs to do to get those 500 or 1,000 tokens.
Guys, remember, this can be 500. What did you say? They're worth $1.50. That's $750 of crypto that you do not have to do a thing for. And if you get someone tagged, that's 1,500. Oh, that's a lot more. How much is it total? How much total?
It's 1,000 if you sign up and tag somebody, and then 500 if you just don't do anything and you sign up. So
500, or so you could get 1,000, which would be, if it's $1.50, $1,500 without doing anything. That will get you motivated. We're giving tokens away. Go ahead, everyone. I just wanted to make sure everyone understood what we were trying to do. We're using a new learning tool called Experience. It's called Learning Experienced. We want you to experience getting these tokens so you're excited, so you'll want to learn more. And all you got to do is open that up, download the app and join and do what Varun's going to show you. And then you've got the tokens. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen now. And it's very, very easy. So there's going to be a link, a Google form link. So today's the last day. You can follow Amy on Facebook. She has a link. You can follow me on LinkedIn. I have a link too, or you can direct message me on Twitter and I'll send it to you. All you're going to do is you're going to get to this page. So as you can see, first 500 in the US fills this form, we'll receive 500 and 1,000 pro tokens. So right now, 500 haven't filled it out yet. So you still are available to do it. So I'm just going to, just create a random email and just walk you through it. It's very easy. Do you hold a real estate license? You're going to say yes. We can only accept real estate professionals, and we are going to check it out. So I'm just going to, make a fake one right now, but we do verify it. This is just for, how long you've been in real estate. Let's say 11. You hit next. There's only a few questions. Do you own a cryptocurrency? It doesn't matter if you do or don't. We're just curious to know, who's signing up and if they've had experience. And then this page, you're going to say, do you want 500 or 1,000 pro tokens? Like I said, 500, you just need to click 500 and sign up. That's it. But say you want to have 1,000, we'll just hit 1,000. You're going to, this is the next page you're going to have. You just kind of have to link this post with an agent you tag, a link to the post with an agent you tag. So whatever social media you are on, just share this form with them and then just link it. That way we can see it. And then that's it. So now you're going to say, this is the final page. The last step you do, it basically tells you, if you click this link and you ask for only 500, you will get 500 once you sign up for that. So you click it, and the last thing will take you, will redirect you to the to Propy's site, and you're gonna just fill out. Again, it takes 2 seconds. I already filled it out, but if you haven't had an account, you're gonna fill it out yourself, and then that's it. You're done. If you happen to select the 1,000 tokens, you'll get a following email once this campaign's done. Later today or early tomorrow, we'll send you an email with a link that you can click, and we'll send it to you. You click that and you'll get your tokens in your account. When you want to see the account, you go to your profile. You're going to go to your My Pro balance. And then when you do sign up, this part is going to show how many tokens you had, the 500 or 1,000 once the link is set. And that's it. Literally within a minute, you can start having cryptocurrency and get exposure to Propy and the platform.
All right, so who doesn't want 1,000 tokens? Richard, did you already sign up, or you're already signed up, so you obviously wanted them faster than this webinar.
Exactly. Well, it was one of the initial incentives that I saw on Propy, and I wanted to do that for sure. And I have a question regarding the tagging of other agents. Is that something where, excuse me, we just need to tag them, or do they need to actually go on Propy and sign up and join in order to earn the tokens?
No, they don't need to do anything. As long as you take the chance and tag them, whatever they do doesn't matter. And Richard, if you haven't signed up for the link, the 1,000 tokens are only from this link. So if you had something in the past that you signed up for, use this link and try it out that way, so you can at least get incentivized through this campaign. But yeah, all you have to do is just tag a friend. As long as there's some sort of real estate professional, and that's it.
So
right, I will definitely go back in there and do that. There are a lot of agents that I do know, and part of just having a casual conversation with them at meetings and so forth. Do you have a brief suggestion as far as an explanation that it would be to their benefit to join Propy and get into this program? Amy?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The link, can we put the link in the chat box? Could we do that, guys? At least to get Richard started. And anyone who's listening to this recording, it will be it'll be in the notes as well, I believe. Correct, Joe?
Correct.
And Richard, do you know how to tag people?
I haven't yet, but I will go into the website and review that so that I can. There are several that I know that I would like to tag.
Well, there's two ways, just to let you know. You can, if you're going to tag them, it's usually associated with a photograph. So if you're in Facebook, or you're in like Facebook usually, or Instagram, you have to click on a photo. If you don't do that, all you have to do is put the @ and in a message, do an @ and start typing the person's name, and their name will come up as they live on Facebook or Instagram, and that's considered a tag as well. So it's just a post, and when you tag someone like that, that will show up on their feed, so they're gonna go, oh, Richard is telling me something, and it enhances the reach of your post to other people. So that's why the social media people tell you to tag other people that know you, because it enhances the reach of whatever you're posting. So hopefully that helps.
Well, I'm on Facebook as well, but can you also do the same process on LinkedIn?
Yes, you can do the same thing. You can tag people by putting the @ and start typing their name in the comments.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Varun, I know you have to jump off here shortly.
I do.
I want to give you the last minute or so before you have to leave.
Yeah, so thank you again for having me on. And to any real estate professionals, I've said this before, real estate and crypto are not going anywhere, especially cryptocurrency. Some people might consider it fad. It's not. Bitcoin's around 55,000. Many cryptocurrency enthusiasts, such as myself, think it's going to basically $250,000 or so this year. What that's going to do is it's going to cause excitement in the entire market. And the one biggest recipient for that would be the Pro token. And so it's a win-win situation for any new agent wanting to get exposure to cryptocurrency and to understand Propy to help their business. Let us onboard you. Come to any of our campaigns, click the link, sign up, learn about Propy, and get free tokens. Like I said, in 2017, it was worth $20 a token. Not financial advice, but if Bitcoin continues its march up, the property token is going to be worth more than $1.50, in my opinion. So thank you.
Varun, always a pleasure having you. So let's stay on. We have 5 more minutes here, and I want to give Richard a little more time on behalf of an agent to talk to Amy on what else he needs to be doing in his learning of crypto, blockchain, and real estate.
Yes, thank you, Joe. A part of my process is trying to review my own marketing system. Do you have a suggestion as to the best way to approach marketing to expand into the crypto universe for traditional real estate, as far as online marketing, paper, postcards, whatever that you might suggest in order to get a better exposure so that I'll be able to learn from it as well as educate other agents into the process as well?
Thanks for your question, Richard. Make sure that if you do market something that you can articulate if someone does call you. So I would start small. First thing I would do is do some market research. You're in San Antonio, you said, correct?
That's correct.
It's one of my favorite places when it's not hot. I'm on the East Coast, so I love where you live. I would do some research, go in, talk to some of the association people, find out if anyone else is working with crypto in your market, and see what the appetite is for buyers or sellers to be even using crypto. So you want to start understanding, and Proppy can help you on that when the platform. If a consumer says, how does this work? Well, you may want to get comfortable and learn the process. What if someone wants to buy a property with crypto? You want to know to at least find the right advisors in your marketplace that could walk you through it. It's kind of like, think about like a 1031 exchange, Richard. Like, you don't do a 1031 exchange on your own, but you have the people lined up. So if someone says, I want to do a 1031, you have a 1031 attorney and a title company or a mortgage company that can help you, correct?
Yes, that's correct. And since I've been watching some of the other videos with Proppy, they've had great guests on that would explain things such as tokenizing real estate.
So that's the next, yeah. So that's the second piece. I think if you want to go to, I'm going to use this word, I'm going to say the sexy side of it, that could be the kind of stuff that you could educate consumers on. The tokenization of real estate, and of course, what you're hearing now, which is the NFTs, the non-fungible tokens, which is absolutely going to be a viable piece of real estate. NFTs right now is in the art world. An example would be a painting, a live painting that's been verified as real. They're taking digital squares of it and selling those digital squares, and it's getting put on the blockchain, and those people actually own digital pieces of the artwork, and it's much bigger than that. In real estate, it's going to be impacting homes in different ways. Like you said, tokenization. One way they're looking at is doing fractional shares on the blockchain for properties, which is cool. So I would make sure that if someone says to you, how do I use cryptocurrency to buy a house? It may not be happening where you are yet, Richard, but if you're talking about it, and if there's a high-end client or an international client that hears about that, they'll reach out to you and say, this guy knows about crypto. I would find out any other brokers in your area and ask if you could network with them, network. Anybody who's involved in crypto in the San Antonio area, whether it's bankers, hedge fund people, fintech people, anybody who's in it, start having virtual coffee or coffee, say you want to learn from them. We know that that's how we build our network. I would do that. And then learn about some of this, I'm going to use that word again, the sexy part of it. So, and write about that on your social posts, because people go, wow, that's really interesting. For me, buying crypto is one thing. Being able to close a transaction on an immutable blockchain with less friction than we've ever seen with a real estate transaction is going to transform our industry. So you need to be able to articulate all of that. That's going to be part of your new value prop, Richard, not just walking someone through a multiple offer or how to do a home inspection. Think about how you learned all those things in real estate and apply it to this, how you would do it. But first and foremost, start networking, use your entrepreneur mindset, find out everybody who's involved in it in San Antonio, raise your hand and say, I want to know what you're doing. So when they start thinking about real estate and crypto, who are they going to call, Richard?
Hopefully me.
They will.
Well, that's
All right,
excellent advice, and I
Richard.
really appreciate that. And I'm working hard to find articles and videos to study more about the crypto process and clients being able to buy with crypto, especially the tokenization of it, and also the NFTs. I think that's definitely a part of the future, and I'm trying to gather as much information as I can in detail to become not necessarily an expert, but to understand what I'm talking about. So I appreciate your comments about the networking.
You're welcome.
And to the rest of you watching, if you're new to crypto or you got a strong understanding, join the Crypto Real Estate Alliance. Amy and Varun explained how you can get 1,000 tokens. Time to jump on it. And as we wind down, I just want to give one extra benefit to those attendees joining us. Following conclusion of today's webinar, Gwyneth will pop up and walk you through exactly how to create your account and sign up for those tokens, and can answer any questions about Proppy's platform for you as well. Gwyneth, you can go ahead and jump on and give a quick hi as
Sure.
the rest of us will conclude.
Yeah.
Richard, I want to thank you very much. I think it's very important. You just getting started in crypto. You bring a good perspective from a new crypto learner. And you, with over 40 years real estate experience, I congratulate you for having the foresight to see that this industry is changing.
Well, thank you,
It is
Joe, very
going to
much.
become very exciting. So once again, Richard, thank you.
Thank you.
And Amy, Sharu, thank you very much once again.
Thanks, guys. Bye. Get your Propy tokens, guys.
Gwyneth, we will conclude, and thank you very much. And remember, our